Hi, today I want to show you this window air conditioner by GE. Now this one specifically is 6000 BTU because I have small room, but there's also 8, 10, 12 and even 14,000 BTU options. Before I get to the AC, first when you open the box you have these additional elements. You have this little roll of foam, so that's gonna be good to make it more sealed. Then you have this kind of accordion plastic panels on the side, so the warm air won't get into the room. Then of course the remote controller with batteries included, and then two AC side frames to install it to the window. And of course all the installment screws and metal elements. Then you have the multi-language instructions, plus the tab AC installation bar. Now this air conditioner has this very simple design. You can also adjust the airflow fin sideways, and I believe in bigger units you can also adjust them up and down. Additionally, you have this pretty long power cord, and it has this kind of auto fuse off switch, so that's good for safety. Now from the side you have this kind of dust filter panel, so you can remove it just in case if you need to clean it. You can gently vacuum it or wash it and let it dry. We have very similar GE air conditioner upstairs, and usually during the summer we have to clean it like once a month or so. Then also on the side of the unit you have this kind of 3 installation cuts, and that's where you're gonna slide the side panels. Then after you do that, install the side frames, and then the rest of the elements required for installation. Of course you can spread the side panels as wide as you need them to be, depending on the window size, to cover the gap. Now here is how this AC works, but keep in mind I didn't fully install it yet. This is just approximate installation because I actually don't know which window to put it to. Of course, whether on the remote controller or the unit itself, you can click the power on. Then you have the fan speed from low, medium to high, and the auto mode. Now when your room is very hot, for example in summer, and first time you're gonna put the auto mode, the AC will work on very high fan speed, and then once the room is gradually cooling down, it will reduce it. So this might be a great option if, let's say, you want to cool down the room very quickly, but in the same time you don't want to worry about leaving the AC on high fan. Then the other settings is the mode. You can choose between cool, which is obviously the air conditioning mode, to fan or eco. And the way the eco mode works is basically the room is gonna reach some certain temperature, the entire AC and the fan will shut off. And then of course when the temperature increases few degrees, it will auto go on again. I don't usually use this option. I like the air to be consistently circulating, but if you want to save more electricity, that's the best option. Of course on the controller you also have the plus and minus to increase or decrease the set temperature, and even delay button. Basically this is kind of like a timer, so when the AC is off you can set it from 1 to 24 hours when you want the AC to actually go on automatically. And if the air conditioner is currently on, it will work opposite way. So let's say you set it for 2 hours, for example. In 2 hours it will just shut off. Like I've mentioned before, we have the similar unit upstairs, and it has very similar remote controller too, and this AC is working really nicely, and that's why I decided to buy the similar unit. It's definitely a good AC, and I think the price is good too.